Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of Borderlands 2, where last time we were stuck in the frozen area. We did all the quests there, so I decided while Michael was pooping that we would... He's a pooper.
I won't lie.
That we come back to Sanctuary so we could, so I could gamble until he was ready to go. So we're back here. We're gonna turn some quests in, but before that, let's go ahead and open up a chest. Ooh, Michael.
Yeah.
It's you.
Hang on.
It's for you. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. It's for you.
I'm respecting.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me respec for no reason. 18 points? Yeah, there was no reason for me to respec yet. But, whatever. Increase critical hit. If an enemy you have killed generates life force. Nope. And then, while you have phase lock, you get increased fire and damage. And then this one. You can instant revive a team rate. A team rate.
A team rate.
I don't know what just happened there. Don't ask me, dude. You take health damage, there's a chance your attack...
Oh, I know what happened. You were just respecting your team rates.
Shit. Just kidding. Increase damage and bullet speed with all gun types. Take that. Kill skill. After killing an enemy, you gain ability to deflect and increase duration of phase lock. I think I'll go with the deflect one.
Okay,
yeah,
so
which is literally the exact same thing I had.
Parallel.
Rocket launcher?
No, the shotgun you gave me, it was pretty bad.
Oh, really? I mean, it does good damage.
Well, yeah, but it takes like 3 bullets to shoot. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you can shoot twice. You go boom, boom, and then reload. Boom, boom, reload. It's actually pretty good. Let me tell you. Let me have it then. I'll use it. I'm sick of this shotgun I'm using right now. Anyway, did you? You can even have this one and then compare it with the one you already have.
Is this the one? I think that's the one.
That one. Whoop.
It's the exact same.
Is this the same one that I gave you?
Yeah. That's
46 times 17? Nah, that's not the same one. No, the one I gave you was different.
Is it not?
Yeah, it was something else.
Let's see.
I could have sworn.
No. Is this one? I think it's that one. Is it that one?
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. This is what I wanted. Thank you. Here's a rocket launcher for you. On the floor right here.
Wait. Oh.
550.
Whoa. Gamer.
Whoa. Let me open up one more. Just give me something good. Oh.
Just fill your. Oh.
It's not the best.
Neither of these are for me.
Yeah.
Now let me open one. See what happens.
Let me know if it's an SMG. I love SMGs.
It's not an SMG.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Shield capacity. Actually, it's not too bad. It's just the flame damage on the weapon I have is so good that I don't want to trade it. All right, let's turn this quest in and then we can go. Did you want to go to the what is it? Go to the teleport station and then just wait there for a second while I activate these.
I'll be there.
Yeah, get it ready to go while I turn these in. That's 1. That's 2. We just got a skin, so check the skins out and make sure you don't already have it. You probably already have it, to be honest.
I have one now.
In your inventory, that we just got a random skin right now.
Oh, we did. Let me see.
I think you might already have it.
I got colors, but not a skin.
That's what I meant. The color, yeah.
Oh, it's actually called a skin. Never mind. Let me service you.
That's so funny.
Let me see. It says, "Let me service you. My
Whoa.
pants have dots. I'm a fashion."
A fascist?
I'm a fashion.
Let me service you. I'm a fascist. What the?
Let me serve you. I am a certified fascist here.
Yeah, what's going on over here?
Thumbs in the wound. Salt it all.
Thumbs in the wound? Not salt
Thumbs
in the wound. Salt the wound! Yeah, I like my skin right now. But let me see what kind of new skins we got. I got the Jacobs one and Dark Scarlet. I'm gonna keep the Jacobs because it's new. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let me send us in. We're good. Let's go.
You can't do that still.
That's because I don't play on controller like a weirdo.
Hey! You still get a lot of stuff from playing controller over a keyboard.
Yeah, I know,
Like
because
this?
you can like lay back and
Yeah,
relax.
exactly. You
That's
can
the
actually
real
just
part
lay
that I'm
back.
jealous of.
I mean,
But my
honestly, yeah, that's the
accuracy is
best part of
much
it.
better. Much better.
Okay.
Alright, TP to the vehicle. Why did I do it that way? Because you took too long. That's why.
What do you mean? I was right next to you.
And yet you still took too long.
Oh.
What the? Oh.
Ready when you are.
Aww. That's too
Okay.
bad.
All right. Let's go.
I'll tell you what, man. That's just too bad. What's that going? Oh, the wall's getting disappeared. Hey, how'd you do that?
The same way I did that with buttons on my controller.
Yeah, well, I can do it too.
Dang it. Yes.
I was like, I'm not gonna play around
dang
with
it.
that one this time.
I was hoping it was gonna be like you were so distracted that you couldn't do it, but no, it's not.
No, I could have just paused the game real quick and then stopped it. Let me open up this can of coffee.
Can of coffee? What are you, Japanese?
It's like it was on sale. It's a Monster drink, but it's coffee and it's Irish cream coffee. It's actually pretty good. So yes,
Okay,
basically
well,
I am Japanese.
Is it coffee bad for your stomach?
Okay, listen here, you.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yeah, but not this one for. Well, it kind of is, but also kind of not.
And I'm saying this specifically for your stomach, because
Yeah. It's bad for literally my
That's gonna be
stomach,
breakfast.
not everyone else. You guys are all free to drink your coffee. We're not going to judge you.
Like his
Too
problem
hard.
is that he actually has a problem with his stomach, not making fun of him or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for his mental health.
For my gut health.
Yeah, but I'm gonna call it the mental health so that I can get more pity points.
I know. Super randomly, I was watching this this music video by MGK, right? That like
I know who
rapper
that
dude.
is.
It's a rapper dude that had beef with Eminem, and then he became a rock star. How do I say that? He started doing rock music, like almost
Okay.
like '90s rock. Like he literally has, what's the guy? The drummer from Blink-182 in it.
Oh, okay.
So his music's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Like I heard the song and I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. The lyrics, like they're good. It's just not my taste. I'm not a huge fan of like all the cussing that he does, and he does a lot of cussing in his music.
Of course, he was a rapper.
Yeah, but the it sounds good, like the way it sounds. Anyway, so I'm not saying he's bad or anything. However, it's funny how in the comments everyone's so proud of him because they say like he has so many issues and he's very vocal about it. You know, he's gone through a lot. And I'm just like, why is it like a good thing to like talk about all of the issues that you have in your life now?
Because he's expressing himself.
Yeah,
Nathan.
no, that's what it is, yeah. And it's like, just by me saying this, I'm probably going to get some hate, but like, at the same time, it's just like, every day people, you know, I go to work and every day people are like, it's like, I hate work, or like, I hate being here, like, oh, this sucks, that
My
sucks,
mental
this
health
sucks.
is being
Like,
affected.
people suck, work sucks, I know, you know, late nights come home, anyway. But everyone complains all the time, and then this pop star is complaining about like his mental health and all this stuff, and it's like I get it, like mental health sucks for sure, like having like when your mental
Deal with
health
that.
sucks.
Yeah.
By the way, there's
But if you keep on talking about it, it's starting to feel like it's not really a problem you're having. It sounds like, I don't know, a pedestal you're having instead.
yeah, I'm having trouble articulating what I'm trying to get the point here, but I
The point
appreciate
is that everyone keeps on talking about it too much, and it's starting to get old. Like,
yeah, it's
really
just
old.
because I feel like mental health is good to like help yourself with, but to just talk about it all the time is like, well, maybe you should get some help then, you know.
Yeah, seriously.
And MGK, I'm sure he has the money to get help. Maybe he was getting help. It's just funny to me how like talking about how many mental health problems you have is like a good thing now.
I mean, I'm a guy that has Asperger's, which doesn't really count as a mental health
I know,
issue.
and I don't think I've ever really heard you like bring it up often, like at all.
Yeah, like often at all.
You don't
it's
use
not
it
my
as like an
identity.
excuse for exactly that. There it is. That's what it is. It's an identity thing now, and I'm just like,
It's
yeah,
absolutely
I get it,
an
man.
identity thing. Like, and then like there's people like Better Health that say like, oh man, you have like anxiety stuff. Why don't you go to our place for stuff? Even though we suck.
Everyone
Like
has anxiety.
our services stuff, we
like,
don't even get like licensed therapists or anything like that. We just get like people who just answer some questions.
That's true too. And then they charge you hella money, and it sucks.
Speaking
Yeah, I
of
don't
which,
know.
this
I'd love
episode is
to.
brought to you by Better Health.
BetterHelp. We're getting sponsored by BetterHelp.
Finally,
Oh shoot! Oh, we killed him.
we've been
Okay,
waiting for years.
I know. One day I can't wait to get. Hey, if anyone wants to sponsor my videos, I'm down to throw out, midway through. Maybe we should start doing 30-minute videos. I feel like it'd be easier for people to like
Digest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
All right, let's do it. Sorry guys, we're switching. We're switching midway through our
For all of you
playthrough,
who
just
wanted 1 hour
randomly,
content, too bad.
If you guys want to binge, we're still gonna like throw out the videos. Like it's still gonna happen. So.
I mean, honestly, we just get more videos out, you know?
Yeah. I
So-
could just do an extra day. So, more content.
Exactly.
Just shorter videos. It's gonna be the
Speaking
same
of,
amount of
what I like how we're just like talking about all this
While
like
killing
mental
bugs.
health stuff while we're killing people. Yeah.
content. Speaking of mental health, kill that psycho right there. This is a perfect game to talk about mental health. That's actually.
Better
it.
help treat psychos like him like this. You
Okay,
just
let's
get a
get
big old
that guy.
rocket launcher and just just shoots him in the head.
Oh no. They're all really low level. We could just run through this. I'm just gonna get to the boss. Screw it.
Yeah, right. Party pooper.
I know. It's just like every time it takes me forever to kill these guys, and we get 1 XP from it. Like I'm just like
And then we talk about mental health and we just get nothing from it.
we get nothing. I know. I feel bad now, like making fun of people. I wasn't
know,
making fun of
dude.
them.
I hear that stuff all the time, and I'm just like, dude, just relax. I mean, again, I don't think that Asperger's counts as a mental health issue because I think it's the exact opposite. But I mean, I still have to deal with stuff that other people
Yeah.
don't, like
You're on
certain
the spectrum.
fears or certain anxieties. But I don't care.
I just think like
I just feel it on my own.
it's also tough because like you don't know what people are going through, right? And I can't say like that someone's lying or someone's like not telling the truth or anything like that. However,
And
I was
and
at
I'm sure that
work,
there's a lot of people that like deal
and
with
this
it
one
in a
girl
different
was
way.
saying how her dad is a literal therapist, an actual doctor, PhD and everything, and she's telling him how she has like these issues, and she's like, but my dad doesn't believe me and all this stuff. And then she says she says she has depression, she has anxiety, she has she's like on the spectrum, she has this and this and that, and I'm like, but your dad says you don't have any of that, and he has a PhD, and
Yeah. And he's your
oh,
dad.
and she's gay, and she dyes her hair blue.
Maybe that's the problem.
Why aren't you stabbing?
That's,
dyes her hair.
no, that's not the problem. I'm just
No,
saying
no,
this,
but
like,
dyeing the
side
hair
note.
automatically means that something is wrong with the breed. No.
Daddy issues.
Well, I was thinking that, like, a lot of people dye their hair nowadays, and whenever you see someone with dyed hair, the stereotype is that they have issues. Or that they're going through issues,
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah. But I love
Especially
like,
women. Especially women.
like pink
'Cause I
hair.
feel-
Like when girls dye, I mean, most girls. Let's be honest, most girls dye their hair. I don't think there's like many girls that don't, but not like crazy colors like that. But I'm okay with crazy colors. I don't mind.
I mean, I don't know. I
But
mean,
when it
if
comes
it's
to
like
the
super,
blue
like,
hair-
bright and neon, I'm not for that.
I'm for
But
it.
I mean,
don't
like, if
mind.
it's like, I mean, if you have like black hair, you're dyeing it like blonde, like highlights or something, then that,
All right,
that's
you hear that?
alright.
You hear that, girls? Any girls in
I'm
the
okay.
chat? Hit it up.
Grills?
Any grills? I'm okay with dyed hair. Michael's not. So if you have dyed hair, just leave.
I prefer natural
leave.
color hair.
Just kidding. just get out of his life. He doesn't want you.
Please.
Okay, I know you girls
I
are
will push you
lining
out
up.
if you do.
I know you're lining up in the chat, but
I know I'm losing weight, girls, but you know what? I still have standards. Oh man, that's awful. That's awful. I can't do that.
No, I'm going too far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
Listen,
no. We're not going far. No,
most of
that's
this, again,
valid.
I'm not trying to hate or anything like that.
No.
I'm just kind of voicing
We're
my opinion.
we're not exactly hateful people. We just like making fun of people all the time. That being said, I still do think that like mental health is like the most pushed for unnecessary reasons. You know, because like I said, people do go through stuff all the time, but don't like make it like, oh man, I'm just going through like so much mental health, even though you're like a kitty diddler.
Well,
And
oh my
that's why you're
gosh,
doing it.
what the frick?
There's a guy,
Listen.
there's a YouTuber who I used to follow that was like that. I was like, no, I'm not. I don't believe that. You're
Listen.
got something else going on with you.
My thing. Oh, you're talking about H3? Yeah, that guy had some issues. Anyway,
No,
my thing
I got an
isn't
ignorant
even that they talk about it necessarily. That's
Is
not
that
even
they
my
talk about
issue.
it too
Like I
much?
said, like it's like you have an actual issue. You actually have mental disability, or you have an actual like depression. Not you, but like people. Well, you.
Yeah.
People in
Well,
general who
I
talk
don't-
about it. It's like
again, I don't think the Asperger's counts as a mental disorder. So,
yeah, but like I'm saying though, people have these issues and that sucks. Like it does. I'm not saying it doesn't. But all I'm saying is that people like praise them in like their in like the YouTube comments and stuff that I was seeing. They were like literally like praising him for talking about his issues all the time. Like they were like, he's very vocal about it. He talks about his issues all the time, and they're like proud of him for it. And I'm just like, bro, nobody wants. I mean, not nobody, because obviously they
you
love
know
him.
why? You know why?
Why?
Twitter happened.
It's just weird to me. That's my point. That was my whole point. Was just how weird it is that people praise it. That's good. He's talking about it. That's good that he's like getting help. I guess I don't know if he's getting help. I
Sure,
assume he
yeah.
is. But people are like
Yeah.
praising him for how like all the like he talks about it all the time, and they're like, oh, it's so good that.
I mean, yeah,
he talks about it.
it's not
Like,
bad to want to take care of yourself.
Can you just
but,
make
like,
music for us? Isn't that what we pay you for?
just like every concert goes through like, by the way, just so you know,
Yeah.
I just got out of the therapist's office. So you know what? I feel like I could do another hour today.
And everyone's
let's
like,
do it.
woo! We love you! Please talk more about your mental health issues!
Oh my god.
I feel accepted and relatable.
And they're all from Twitter.
And they all have blue hair. The thing is, again, I actually don't mind dyed hair. I really don't. I think that it sucks that people who have blue hair, 99% of them are away. You know what I mean? Like they're that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the blue
I'm
hair
not
look is
90%.
kind
I
of cool.
think it's more like 70.
Imagine
maybe.
a girl
90's a little too much.
cosplays as a female Sonic, you know? Like, that looks cool. But, like,
No.
yeah, no, it's freaking
No,
fine.
it wouldn't.
It's fine.
As
It's a
a Sonic
cosplay.
fan, dude, I don't think that anyone, like, unless if it's
You're
in,
like,
a
I don't
costume,
think anyone
honestly,
who's cosplaying as Sonic is cool.
No. Like, I don't think you can pull it off with hair.
I don't see why
That's
not.
my
I'm
thing.
just, it's not like you're actually, like, doing the spikes and stuff. I'm just saying, like, you dye your
Well,
hair
well,
blue,
that's-
and then you
that's
wear
what it is.
red
That's what it
shoes.
entails.
You don't have
That's-
to.
that-
Cosplays
that's
don't
why
have to
people
look the
has-
exact same.
That's why the cosplayers who do Sonic are, like, in the costume. And
Yeah,
that's
but
why
the
people think that
every
they're furs.
costume that I've seen of Sonic looks stupid. I'm not talking about a costume. I'm talking about a cosplay, which is totally different. It's where you
You
can...
mean like that one time that we saw a guy with a hat with Sonic?
You mean
know
me?
the guy? No, not you.
Yeah, I had to wear the hat because I went to that stupid convention. Not the convention.
Honestly, I wanted to wear it.
You wanted to? The hat looked so dumb.
But
It was the worst Sonic
you know,
hat I've
the
ever
guy,
seen in
the
my
guy
life.
was like, "No, I don't want you to wear it. I want him to wear it." And I only have the two. And I was like,
I should have given it
"Thanks,
to you immediately.
thanks, buddy.
But that's the
Appreciate
thing,
you
though.
being here."
Wait, I thought they were giving them out for free. We all had one.
Nope, I didn't get one.
What the heck? That'd be... We invited you, but you weren't allowed inside.
That's what it felt like.
That's what it felt like.
Honestly, I mean, like you get. Oh man, we're talking about something else entirely here.
Yeah, we are. But keep going.
You
Content,
guys,
content.
you and the other guy. I don't want to give out names. went to, or we all went to the same convention.
Let's just call him, you know, we'll make up it. Let's just call him Mark for no reason.
my
Let's
God.
just, for a made up name, randomly
Nathan?
thrown out there. What?
You could just call him Carm or Cram or something like that.
Crom. We'll call him Crom. Cromit. Cromit Defrog.
I mean, dude, come on.
Come
Anyway,
on, you gotta admit that was funny. Just throw a random name out there.
it's the name of the guy.
The guy. Have you ever seen Spy Kids 3?
Yeah, of course I've seen Spy Kids 3.
He's the guy.
No, not Elijah Woods. Definitely not Elijah Woods.
Yeah, well, I love
Anyway,
Elijah Woods.
so let's say Cram here is like one of our oldest friends, or was one of our oldest friends at that point. And then he said, and he's a big Sonic fan, right? And so he's like, hey, I'm going to this convention that's in San Diego, and I want you guys to come with me. And then I was like, yeah, sure, I want to go. And Nathan's like, all right.
I don't really want to go, but I guess I have to. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know how you feel, but
I'm not a fan of Sonic.
Yeah,
I'm more of
a
fan of Mario, and I don't even like.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's totally fine. But I was excited to go. I was all in for it, but every step of the way, from us waking up that day, because we had to wake up like super early to make it in time, because we had to be there by 9, I think. And I was like already kind of, yeah, and I was already like kind of cranky at that point, and then I was already starting out the day with like not a good mindset, you know. But I still wanted to go, right? And then we get there. It was super high. It was like in the middle of summer, right? And so we were waiting out in line in front of the studio or something like that, and for like 2 hours. And we only had like, you know, a hat and stuff on. And then, of course, while we were waiting in line, some crazy homeless people, and we're actually talking about like crazy homeless people, not like some
actually
weird,
crazy homeless people.
like actually crazy.
Like
I remember
sleeping
one of them
out
saying,
on the streets with like their bags and trash and filthy,
Yeah,
and then we're trying to be nice people, and they started being really weird and crazy. Like
yeah, like there was a guy
at the dude that we're with. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, and then there was a guy that went to the newspaper sign and it was just like throwing it around for whatever reason. Luckily not at a line or anything like that. And then there was another crazy homeless person or lady who was like, stay the hell away from Lee. And they were just like, who's Lee? Right?
And I was like, well, my middle name's Lee.
Yeah.
There's no way she knew that, right? Oh god, stalker.
That was just one of those psychos. And then, you know, like, Cram's dad was just like, hey, lady, go away, all right? Just leave us alone. And then, you know, and that was cool of him. And then we got inside finally, like again, after waiting for 2 hours. First thing, Cram wanted to make a video about the whole thing. And he wanted to just, you know, like have someone record him and someone else playing the game. And I was stuck with the camera. And I was asking, can I play the game too? Because I think it was one of the Sonic All-Star games that was there, like as a demo. And then he was just like, no, you're only gonna play the camera. And I was like, but I want to play the game
you're
too.
a loser.
Yeah, that's what it felt like to me. And then I was just like, but I wanted to play it. I think I like these games. And he's like, no, only me and Nathan are gonna play them. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you were being very rude. And I was like, we were waiting outside in the hot sun for 2 hours. And yeah, I had my sunscreen on, but that didn't mean it was hot. And, but I mean, like, and honestly, like, I was already kind of excited because I saw the guy who was one of the guys from Crush 40 race show up, and I was like, oh, sweet, they're gonna do a live performance, and they did, and I liked it.
Yeah, that was probably the best part of the show, except I was a
there's just one problem though. We were standing right in front of the speakers, and my ears were hurting.
No, that was great.
I like that.
No, not for me.
That was the best part. We were right in the front row.
No. I was in front of the speakers, dude, and they
Me
were
too.
super loud.
In fact, he came
Oh, yeah.
over with his guitar, and I had the camera, and I got to film it hella close. And I touched his guitar. That was the weird part. That was the weird part. I always regret that. I'm like, why did I touch the car? Never
Wait, you
touched
touched his part?
his guitar. Yeah,
Why would you touch his guitar?
because he was right there, dude. I had to feel it. It was like, yeah, it was like a weird, like, I just want to touch that guitar right now, and I just did it, and I was like, why did I do that immediately? Yeah, it was weird. Shouldn't have done that. Never do that, guys. If you're front stage and they come up to you, just admire, don't touch.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, to be fair, we were like
those guys who were playing
barely high school or middle school or something.
Yeah, we were like
like
what,
pretty young,
the age
pretty
of-
stupid.
I think we were like what 15 at that
And look,
point.
I'm not saying I'm not still stupid, guys. I'm just saying that back
We
then
were
I was
stupider
even
back then.
stupider. All right.
Anyway, so
Anyway, just to clear
so
that
later
up.
on that night, like I was still like enjoying. I was still like super hyped that we got to watch Crush 40 live, and
Yeah, that was
and, you
that
know,
was
we-
definitely the best part of the day for me.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
like the
'cause-
games were stupid, the hats were stupid, the food wasn't even that good, but the performance, fantastic.
absolutely. But here is the kicker of it all. So that night we didn't go all the way back to his house because we were in San Diego. He lived lived further away from where we were from San Diego. So we decided, all right, let's just go to a hotel or Motel 6. And then I think was there like blood on the floor? Do you remember that?
I don't remember none of that. I don't even remember the hotel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
It was Motel 6. I remember that, but it was. I remember that I thought I saw like a red stain on the floor or something like that. I was like, was there a murder here? And no one cleaned it up. Yeah, and then like,
No.
and then later on, we were all about to go to sleep, and then like, Cram was looking at me like, so how was your day? And I was like, I enjoyed it. It was a little annoying, but you know what? I'm glad that I was there for it. And then he said, I don't believe you. And I was like,
I hate
what-
people who think that someone else
Right?
is lying. Like
Yeah,
why
dude,
are you
like,
calling me a
seriously.
liar? I just told you.
yeah. And
answered
I
your
was like, what do you mean? We were all there, and I was having fun. And then he was like listing up all the things he was complaining about me, and I was like, okay, so you're mad at me because I was being upset outside in the sun, where it's hot, in San Diego. Like that thing where people like me who don't usually interact with the heat that much. You're mad at me about that. And then you're mad at me because I complained that I didn't get to play the game that you guys were showing off playing. And then he's like, and you didn't enjoy the concert. And I was like, I did enjoy the concert. I was right next to the
That was
speaker
the
and my
best
ears were killing
part.
me. Yeah. And then he was just like, no, I do not believe you at all. And then we stopped being friends. And then we became friends like a year later or something like that
A
again.
year later,
I think so.
probably
I
didn't
think
even
so.
take that long. I'll be honest.
I don't remember. It was like, I don't know.
Those were the
12
worst.
years ago?
Once you left, it got worse for me too.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because then he put all of the stuff that he was doing to you on me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I was
But
like,
same
oh,
thing
this
happened
is what
with
you had to
another
deal
game,
with? Nah, I'm out.
And then he stopped being friends with you because you didn't want to hang out with him.
No, that's not
As
true,
much.
actually. You know what?
As much,
You know what
as much.
happened? Kind of true, kind of not. I was down to hang out with him, but I was really into Jesus. I was literally like reading my Bible. I was praying a lot more. And then like, and that was just kind of what I was trying to focus on, everything. And he was like, and he literally said like, I'm taking this whole thing too seriously. Like I'm reading my Bible too much and stuff like that. Like, and so he stopped me. I was like, a Christian wants to stop being friends with me because I'm being a good Christian. Like, what is this? So I was just like, all right, whatever. And then his dad came over and told me to try to apologize.
What?
Yeah, because he said like, I don't want to lose a friend. He told me that I shouldn't want to lose a friend like this, and I know how stubborn Mark is. But in my head, I'm thinking, well, your son was the one that told me that he didn't want to be friends because I'm worshiping God, basically. And I just felt like that was, that's not really my problem to to try and like make up with someone like that. I don't know. Like, but at the same time, it's I don't know. I feel like I should have done better. You know, I don't.
Nah.
Well, I mean,
I think you did just fine.
I did what I could, but like, could always do better. It's just because, like, you know, the Bible does say to not be enemies with fellow brothers and stuff, and to always make amends, and like especially with like things like legal cases, like if you're gonna sue a brother, don't do it. Just make amends before you go to court.
Right.
Stuff like that. So I'm just like thinking, in the same situation, it's like, well, he's my brother in Christ. I shouldn't be like, you know, hostile or angry or anything like that against him. If he's angry at me and he just still doesn't want to be a friend, like that's all good. But my heart was still, even though I'm more in the right, it doesn't matter because it's like
still like
it's like having.
I mean, it's just ridiculous because I didn't know that part. I mean, you just told me about that. So having someone like getting mad because you're taking your religion or your faith rather more seriously than the other guy, that's just kind of petty. That's just really petty, man. I mean, I don't understand.
It's because I talked to him one time about, because you know, when I get into it, that's all I care about. Like, I'm gonna talk about it. That's my whole life. Like, I'll talk about Jesus as much as possible when I can, and especially with other believers. Fun. Yeah, like with you, it's like fine with even people at my work are totally fine with it and stuff like that. If they ask questions, I'll tell them. I'm not gonna like force it down their throat, but like if they ask questions, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna talk about it. And then with people that I know are believers, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna avoid that. So like I do talk about it a lot when I'm in that mode, but like at the same time, I expect, you know, a level of like, when they're a believer, to be like, hey, yeah, like I love talking about this kind of stuff, you know? So I brought it up, but then I noticed, because he said to me that he gets it. I said something about like how I'm reading the Bible and like we should totally read the Bible together, and he said, I get enough Bible from going to church. And I was like, well, and I said we should be, you know, taking it upon ourselves to read it in our own time and like, you know, talk about it, so we should do that. And he was like telling me like how like righteous I'm trying to be, and so I'm like, well, no, it's like literally yes, it's good to go to church, but like that's not all there should be. So I was just telling him where my thoughts were. I wasn't telling him he needs to do this and he needs to do that, but I guess that's how he took it. But that's like obviously a conviction of his own heart, because I never said that he needs to do anything. All I said was we should be, you know, taking it upon ourselves to do that, but like that's more for me anyway. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is what I'm doing because this is what we should be doing, kind of a thing, and that's what I want to do. So he took it offensive. He took it in his own way, and that's why when he brought it back up, like, to end our friendship, he was like, you're taking it all too seriously, and I don't like who you're becoming. And I'm like, all right, dude. Like, nothing I can do about that. If it's between you and God, it's an easy choice. Sorry, but it's an easy choice. Like,
someone that could help me realize that I could have a better life, and when I die, I could fight, you know, oops, that's weird, and, you know, I could live a second life after I die, or I could live with a guy that's going to tell me a whole bunch of stuff that I'm doing right or wrong because I'm just there. Or I could deal with the fact that this guy is going to keep on pushing away his friends just so that he could feel himself more comfortable. Which one would I choose?
Yeah, I think I'm going to call this episode Jesus Freak.
Jesus Freaks.
Anyway, so Michael, go ahead and finish off the episode here.
Yep. If you ever have to deal with something like this, where you have to deal with a friend or that doesn't like your beliefs or something like that, you should definitely like double check your standards of having a friend, and also just the other guy's standards of what other people believe, you know? Like, even you can have a guy who is like agnostic as a friend, but he could still like be open to like conversation about the stuff. But if he says that he's the same faith as you, and you're just like a little more, like a lot more into it, then
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a literal good
thing.
thing. Like if you have the same faith as them and they're more into it than you should be like, that's awesome, man. I wish I was more like that. Nope. Instead, it's like you should be less of what is good. Like you should be less of that. That's what that was. Anyway, real quick though, I do have a Muslim friend at work that we talk about God all the time, and they are some of the best iron sharpening iron conversations that I get with like because he's super intelligent, very zealous for his God, right? Like, and we you know, as far as like the Muslim thing goes, like they're very serious people about it, and it's really cool to like hear his perspective on everything and like get like more of an insight. And our beliefs are super similar. But anytime he asks about like, you know, Jesus and stuff, I'm gonna let him know. Like I tell him the truth about what I believe, and he'll tell me the truth about what he believes. You know, that like it's blasphemy to say that someone is God other than God. And I say, well, for us, Jesus is God, right? Jesus literally is. He says it himself. He is God. He is the only way to salvation, and. And it's like I completely understand where this gentleman's coming from, because he's like, in our religion there is no one but God, and I'm like, I completely understand that. Like, how can somebody say that they are God? That would be blasphemy if Jesus is wrong, right? Like total blasphemy. But
he's not.
But he is God, though, right?
He's proven it time and time again.
No, here's the main thing. There's proven documentation other than just the Bible that people think has been rewritten and like and is all like different now. It's like, okay, if you believe that, then what about the other like over 300 eye account witnesses from trusted sources that have written and documented their own sites about seeing Jesus come back 3 days later, dude? Like, they saw him die, them with their own 2 eyes, and then they saw him alive days later. There's no way that you could have that and be like, oh, he's not God. Like, this, like, so just that alone for me is like baffling. It's like, that's crazy. But
imagine someone back then was just like, nah, he faked it.
I mean, like, they did. They did, though. Like, most of the population.
Like the guys that actually saw him die at the cross and like come back, and he's just like, nah, he's a magician.
I mean, they just don't even know. Even the people who did believe in Jesus were like confused about the fact that he was like still there. They were like mind baffled, because it's like, we literally saw you die. This does not make any sense that you're here right now.
And Jesus was literally like, I got better.
I mean, yeah, you got to think about the fact like that they probably in their own heads were probably thinking, did he not actually die? Right? Like, they're thinking, did he not? Maybe he actually didn't die, or I'm tripping. Like, I don't know what to believe right now, but no. And then they saw the scars in his hand. They're like, no, this actually happened. We actually did see you die. Holy crap, you're back. All right. So like, they write this stuff down and everything. People like, you know, over 300 eyewitness accounts about this kind of same situation, and people still don't want to believe it. So, but again, like I said, like that's why I believe, but other people don't believe because they don't believe the records, they don't believe that it's real, they believe it's like a story, and I get that too. You know, I understand that. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna judge them. I pray for their hearts and everything that they do see, but
fairy tale, except that there's.
But for a believer to not even believe.
Even the Romans knew.
Why even go to church at that point?
The Romans were just like, were even like, hey, this Jesus guy exists. What's up with that?
Hey, what's up with that? How come he's alive? How do we get immortality?
This Josh guy is weird.
Anyway, so yeah, with that, guys, you already know what's up.
Yep. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, you got out of the bounds. That's not fair.
I won. So with that, guys, peace.